lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n nìyẹn, lọ́dọ̀ tí wa, without money you can't do much, and that's the reason why we continue to tell our people.
It's too much. This government is too much for this country. Please, this government work, if they cannot protest, we Yanaja, we go up our neck, we go up our breath, we go protest. Too much government, too much for this country. But you know, before you reach self, you go suffer. The government is too much. Please, let them find solution for this shit. It's too much. There is 2,000 naira. Since when my father bought me, I'm now buying 1,000 naira best of dairy. They're selling it 2,000 naira now. It's too much. The government is too much. Even the rice, the liquor one rice of 1,200 naira for what reason? It's too much, to buy meat. Like, come on, you dey even the commercial dry rice up. It's too fish for Chicago, 1,200 naira, 3 of pieces of.
Ebi òun ṣe tí ọmọ máa fi ṣeré. Ebi òun ni one of the biggest threats of mankind. Ẹni tí wíwá dẹ̀ ń pa kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n ní ṣe láti fi survive. Ẹni tí ebi bá ń pa kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n lè ṣe láti fi survive. And that's why we are saying to our people.
Olú ti sú wa, eku òkè bí eku mọ́, ẹyẹ òkè bí ẹyẹ mọ́, gàrí àmúṣá èmi àtàwọn abí mi àlè jẹ ráìsì mọ́, ẹ̀wà náà ti wọ́n, gàrí ọ̀gá ti di 1-2, ó ti sú mi, orílẹ̀-èdè ti sú mi, báyìí kọ́ ni wọ́n bá tẹ́lẹ̀, gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ní ọ̀la yìí ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ni wọ́n ká o, ẹ̀kọ́ Awólọ́wọ̀ wọn ká àlè ọlọ́mọ sùkúù mọ́, ayé yóò dáa, ó ti sú wa o. Wọ́n bá wá nǹkan sí i àti pólítì ẹ rí pé orí mi gan ti pa.
Orí ẹ̀ wọ́n rọ̀ pa.
Ó ti sú a o orílẹ̀-èdè wọ́n bá wá nǹkan ṣe ṣe ráìsì ti di àyìn gàrí ti 1-2 mo tún gbọ́ pé ráìsì ti di 80,000 àpò wọ́n bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí i táwọn bá tún abẹ́rẹ́ epo bẹ́ẹ̀ epo 580.
Àwọn màálù tọ̀dọ̀ tí yín wọ́n lè produce cheese. Àwọn màálù òfò táwọn Fúlàní tó ń gbé káàkiri ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó fi ń dá méjì ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kò fún wa ní milk, kò fún wa ní any other advantage ju pé wọ́n fi ń ṣe jàǹbá, but àwa Yorùbá náà là ń lò, àwa la fi ń ṣe patí. Àwọn fúnra wọn gan, mo ní fídíò kan níbí báyìí níbi tí wọ́n ti ń bá màálù sùn. So lọ́dọ̀ tiwa nísìn àwọn màálù yẹn nísìn wọ́n lè fún yín ní cheese torí pé àwọn màálù yẹn wọ́n ti gbẹ lára, wọ́n ti ṣògùn oríṣiríṣi sí wọn lára, wọ́n ti kọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan sí wọn lára. Àwọn tó ń ta màálù gan fúnra wọn, àwọn gan kì í jẹ màálù yẹn, but àwa ọmọ Yorùbá àwa là ń jẹ màálù yànyànyànyànyànyànyànyà, àwa là ń jẹ. Fúlàní gan kì í jẹ màálù. So fídíò kan wà níbí báyìí níbi tó ti ń gèdè fún màálù. Àwọn olóbùkún, àwọn bastard.
Olú ti sú wa,
ó gbọ́dọ̀ sú wa,
eku òkè bí eku mọ́,
kò lè gbé,
ẹyẹ òkè bí ẹyẹ mọ́, gàrí àmúṣá èmi àtàwọn abí mi àlè jẹ ráìsì mọ́, ẹ̀wà náà ti wọ́n, gàrí ọ̀gá ti di 1-2,
ó ti jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
ó ti sú mi, orílẹ̀-èdè ti sú mi, báyìí kọ́ ni wọ́n bá tẹ́lẹ̀, gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ní ọ̀la yìí ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ni wọ́n ká o, ẹ̀kọ́ Awólọ́wọ̀ wọn ká àlè ọlọ́mọ sùkúù mọ́, ayé yóò dáa, ó ti sú wa o, wọ́n bá wá nǹkan sí i àti pólítì ẹ rí pé orí mi gan ti pa. Ó ti sú a o orílẹ̀-èdè wọn bá wá nǹkan ṣe ṣe o ráìsì ti di àyìn gàrí ti 1-2 mo tún gbọ́ pé ráìsì ti di 80,000 àpò wọ́n bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí i tá a bá tún abẹ́rẹ́ epo bẹ́ẹ̀ epo 580 and sorry 680 700 náírà kí ló dé kí la ṣe àwa akórópè gbogbo ẹ̀pọ̀ yóò máa gbóná lálẹ́ tá a máa fomi wẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ.
So àwa ṣe kí ni tó bá ti wá ṣe báyìí wàá wá fi sínú toasted bread ni mo fẹ́ ṣe, wàá wá ra fi sínú ẹ̀ báyìí. Nígbà tó ti butter bread yẹn ó ti fi turkey ham o ti fi sínú ẹ̀ o ti fi cheese sí ọmọdé láti jẹun tó da láàárọ̀ á wá mu juice lé lórí bó ṣe jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ tí náà máa gbádùn ní nàìjíríà nìyẹn but àwọn ọmọ olówó nìkan ló ń gbádùn ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù ń jìyà ni ìyẹn ló ṣe ní stampede ló ṣe affect àwọn èèyàn wa so bó ṣe wá wà báyìí nísìn wà wá jù sínú bíbà òun ló máa wá bá yín toasted á sọ di toasty àbọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ yẹn nísìn á sọ di toasty ara fi sínú ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn align ẹ̀ dáadáa so á wọlé lọ sísàlẹ̀ á bá yín toasted sọrí ó ti wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn so iṣẹ́ báàgì yẹn nìyẹn ibi tí innovation dé nìyẹn àwa sì wà níbi ebi ń pa wá ìyà ń jẹ wá ọba ní Jésù mo kí yín ẹ bá ń kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń bẹ l'Ábújá Tinubu kan wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí tó ń gbádùn lọ́wọ́ 30 December Tinubu kan wà ní Lagos 30 December a very good morning and welcome once again Bishop Adesina Bishop will send the exclusive video kan sí wa àti fi sórí WhatsApp group Koikimedia tẹ́ ẹ bá sí lórí Koikimedia channel Koikimedia WhatsApp group you are missing kàn fídíò kan wà àníjù síta àfi táwọn èèyàn bá gbé láti ibẹ̀ lọ síbòmíì bọ̀ àwọn tó wà nínú group yẹn ló máa kọ́kọ́ rí tí bàbá Akíntóyè jókòó báyìí wọ́n ń wo Àṣàkẹ́ TV show àti Pastor Agboola àtàwọn yonkam tọ́lọ kí bàbá ara bàbá le koko ni mo kí brother mi Peter ẹ bá ń fa account number síta a fi gbowó ọdún gan lénìí ta ló máa fún wa lówó ọdún ta ló máa fún wa lówó ọdún Odùduwà gbé wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá mi Doris akin àgbẹ̀ Yorùbá where is Simon Ekpa your mentor wàá lọ sí Finland wàá lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bá dé Finland wàá mọ ibi tí Simon Ekpa wà Simon Ekpa is in Finland nobody can bring him back to Nigeria that for me is guaranteed so Simon Ekpa remain in Finland and he cannot be deported from Finland because Finland is not like the zoo country called Nigeria and Simon Ekpa is far better than millions of Nigerians that are even not in the confinement of the prison because everybody tó wà ní Nigeria inú prison lẹ́wà inú cage tẹ́ bá wo uncle mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa Délé Momodu Bob D tó bá ń lọ báyìí ó máa kó security tó pọ̀ they can't travel on their own because everybody is scared of being kidnapped from bastard country. Irú àwa nísìn we don't have to be scared there's MI5 there's police there's armed one there's CIA they are moving around protecting Americans make America great Donald Trump torí ó ti ready did you see that can you see it torí ó ti ready wàá ra fi sínú plate torí yummy nítorí kí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké kan ní access sí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ebi ní everybody is hungry wàá ra bá slice ẹ̀ wàá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé irú juice wo ló fẹ́ you see torí this is why we are crying for Yorùbá nation so that you and your children your family ebi ò ní pa wọ́n they say make I dey play wo tó bá tún jẹ́ lè tán nísìn àtúnibí ń pa òun àtúnfún oúnjẹ míì idiot all over the place yeah come here what do you want to drink so èmi kàn máa ṣe bí àtì èmi ò ní láti jẹ oúnjẹ òpá mi what do you want to drink ṣùgbọ́n ó náà fẹ́ apple juice a ní ilẹ̀ wàá wàrà mú kọ́ọ̀pù ọmọ kéékèèké tó ti ya bèbí sí lára bèbí wine bèbí do your thing tó bá ti wá mú yẹn wàá wàrà lọ sí wàá wàrà gbé apple juice ó ní láti shake ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ orange juice ni wàá shake ẹ̀ 100% a ní ilẹ̀ a lè gbin apple a ṣe import apple láti Benin Republic ṣé a normal ṣé country yẹn normal ilẹ̀ kúnlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ state kò rí apple gbìn fún wa ká fi convert factory ló yẹ kó produce eléyìí but ó kọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ wá láti inú oko kò ní wá láti heaven máa pe Jésù Kristi àtànábì apple juice a ní ilẹ̀ ń bẹ ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yet a lè produce apple juice industry collapse ó wà lára èyí tí bàbá kíkọ́ yìí ní kápá fún yín níjẹta. You're welcome. So tọ́mọ kékeré bá ti jẹun kò ní máa yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu. Mo kíyà mi Ìyábọ̀ Olúbùnmi Olúwọlé. Tọ́mọ kékeré bá ti fóúnjẹ sẹ́nu kò ní láti máa dààmú ẹ̀ nínú ilé. Dádì ebi ń pa mí lọ sí kitchen kò dáná tíyàwó ọba sílé. Ìyá mi Táíwò Kíkẹ́ Fásọmí mo kí yín. Make una dey play kẹ́ máa sọ pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́la Suwani ó ṣiṣẹ́ tì ó ṣe kí ni ó ṣiṣẹ́ tì. And that is why we are saying to our people, the time to exit Nigeria is now. No doubt about it in our mind. Bówù yín kẹ́ sọ pé it no go happen. Ẹnu ní gbogbo ọjọ́ wà. Àwa mọ̀ pé it go happen. For 64 years, they produce the cheese tanje and import wọlé ni. Everything that we consume in Nigeria is imported because there is not enough. And this is why we are telling you that if those of us in the diaspora can feed our family, you in Nigeria should be able to do so. But Nigeria has happened to every one of us. And that's why Tashin Sokwe, the time is now to leave Nigeria and campaign and talk about the independent Yoruba country. Moki Babami Semiu. On Koiki #1, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Yoruba nation, no going back. If you want to call in, the line is open. Moki Mr. Oladele Christopher. Moki Mugamunyawa. Monte mi máa jẹ láàárọ̀ ẹ̀. But ibi ò tí pa mí, ọmọ jẹun sùn lánàá. I'm not hungry yet. Kí ló ń pè ní Yorùbá nation? Igwe James, good morning, how are you? Moki gbogbo àwọn middle belt. We want the middle belt to continue to raise their voice. Because we are all going home. We are going home because Nigeria is not our home. Yoruba land is our home. Ademadele lagbara Ọlọ́run, whether they like it or not. Ebenezer Olusegun Moki Alaga Ode. Cheese is nice. Wow. Àwọn màálù tó ń ṣe fáwa nílé. Gbogbo wọn ti ní problem. Now, Ẹ̀ka Gbọ́ntolóyè tó sọ ní some years back, nígbà tó lóyè ní security ààbò kò sí. Why? Ẹja gbọ́n tó sọ.
Ìjọba mo lọ ń dá sí nǹkan tí ó kàn mí. Òṣèlú tó kàn mí mo dá sí lórúkọ ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ni.
Bí ìjọba bá wà tí ò sí ẹ̀tọ́ tó yẹ kó ṣe fún aráàlú tí wọ́n dìbò fún tọ́jú ìjọba lé lórí. Tí ìjọba bá wà tí ààbò bá sí fún aráàlú tó ró ìṣèjọba lé lórí, aráàlú dìbò fúnra ẹ̀.
Okay. And that's exactly what is happening now. In tó ṣẹlẹ̀, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lóyè? Ṣèfìmí. Evil country, Nigeria ló pè bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mo pàṣẹ àbí mo dédé pàṣẹ àbí mo kàn sọ.
Kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀?
Ó wá látọkàn mi. Nǹkan tó fa ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé ẹ̀yin náà wò láti bí ijọ́ mélòó kan sí bí ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi méjì sí nípa ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Fúlàní tó wà ní gbogbo Ìbàràpá. Ẹ wo dókítà wa Dr. Fatai PhD dókítà ọmọ Yorùbá.
Àwọn kékeré ò kì í yó.
Tó kàwé tó gboyè ó wá lọ sílùú òyìnbó ní àìníye ọdún ọlọ ṣiṣẹ́.
Ó wá kówó dé.
Ó wá dé ó kówó dé.
Ó wá dá oko.
Bàbá ẹ̀ ní Gàngán.
Ní Gàngán bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Ó wá dáko. Ó dáko gẹ̀gẹ́. Oko ẹ̀gẹ́. Gbogbo kan ló soya beans. Ó dẹ̀ gba ọmọ. Ó gba ọmọ níbẹ̀. Tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ ní Gàngán bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Síbẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ tó ń ṣe ọkàn tó ń ṣe méjì. Wọ́n bá ṣiṣẹ́. Fúlàní wá jẹ oko ẹ̀. Ó wá lọ bá wọn.
Láti lọ bá
ṣé ń tẹ́ ṣe yí dárí.
Fúlàní sọ̀rọ̀. láti lọ bá Sẹ́ríkì Fúlàní pé ẹ wá wo tí àwọn ọmọ yìí ṣe lórí oko mi kò yẹ kó rí báyìí lórí ni bàbá mi
wọ́n dẹ̀ so pa wọ́n dẹ̀ pa
wọ́n dẹ̀ dé lókun bẹ́ẹ̀ náà
wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣapa ẹ wá ní ká
àwọn
dákẹ́.
èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tá a lè mórúkọ wọn
Now,
Fúlàní
ẹ jẹ́ pọ́ǹsì bẹ́ẹ̀
wọ́n
irú bàbá wa Aborode tí Fúlàní pa ẹ bá ti ń ṣe àwọn bánà yẹn ẹ máa bá fi picture yẹn sí mo kí ẹ Ṣákírù ẹ máa bá rántí lo picture bàbá yẹn náà gbogbo atrocity Fúlàní a máa expose ẹ nínú rally tàbí ṣe this time around ní 2025.
wọn kàn gbé ẹni tó bá gbowó tó kéré lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ wọ́n gba 7 million wọ́n gba 10 million wọ́n gba 11 million lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá wa ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kù ní ìbànújẹ́ jẹ gan
ó bá lọ́kàn jẹ́.
tá a bá torí pẹ̀tọ̀ ọlọ́run bàbá wa
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
àwọn ará àwọn ọmọ tí ń tẹ̀lé wa tó ń sáàbò fún wa àwọn tí ò lẹ́ni tí ó tẹ̀lé wọn
kí ló
kọ́
máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
ìdí nìyí tó mú mi lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn ìgbà tí mo lè débẹ̀ ohun tí mo lọ fún mi pé láti lọ bá a
someone is not in here because.
pé tí mo ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí lórí ilẹ̀ wa tó da ẹ ti ń gbé pẹ̀lú wa adìfàyè gba yín àbáyéjà àṣẹ nǹkan jàǹbá fún yín ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni mò ń bá Sẹ́ríkì sọ̀rọ̀ làwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ yíyọ̀ bọ́n sí mi mo gba ìbọn yẹn lọ́wọ́ ìkan yọ àké àgbà ìkejì tún yọ ìbọn mi ìyẹn ti ẹ̀yìn ẹni bá wọnú fídíò yẹn tó bá fídíò wọn ó yin ìbọn yẹn sí mi kí n tó lóbọn yẹn mọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ bá tó fídíò yẹn pé ìbọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dáhùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ó yin ìbọn sí mi ń bẹ̀
wọ́n yìnbọn sí ẹ́.
ẹ bájà wa ẹ̀yìn pípò yìí tí n bá bájà wa.
ok àníyàn tó ń bọ̀ wá bá wa àní ẹnjìníà kan tó ń bọ̀ tó fi wá ṣiṣẹ́ ní bíbá ṣàjẹ́ kí n rọra sún díẹ̀ fún torí òun máa báṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ lọ àwọn bá ti wà lọ kò disturb púpọ̀ nu yẹn ẹnjìníà ní POS lẹ fi ń ṣe ní Nàìjíríà èmi mọ̀ bí tí ẹnjìníà ti ń ṣe POS ìlú òfò ìlú àdánù ìlú ìkà ìlú tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ aráàlú tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ aráàlú ni. This way. Thank you. Tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ aráàlú ni. What do you say?
You want like us?
Is yeah, that's it there. How are you?
Okay, what's wrong with that?
It's not you see? It's loose. So we couldn't do yeah, that's the cooker off exactly. So I don't know whether it's snapped, we don't know, but it seems so you know what?
It's a thermostat.
It's a thermostat.
Thermostat, yes.
It's snapped. Is it snapped or what?
No, it's not snapped.
Ẹ máa wọ̀rọ̀ engineer ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni engineer Nàìjíríà POS lẹ́ máa fi ń ṣe mú kíyàmí Bisola Ọládélé Kárọ̀mà busy man Muriembe. Will Sharia law apply to everyone or only the Muslim? We need to clarify the issue before sharing my honest opinion about the challenges that could make Sharia law impractical in Yoruba land. Sharia law lè ṣiṣẹ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Sharia báwo? A kì í ṣe. So, ẹ káwọn gbọ́ olóyè lọ. Nàìjíríà lèmi tí mo ti engineer kan ló dé nísìn. How long did it take you to train to be an engineer? How long?
4 years college in
You went
my
to-
country,
What country is that?
Bulgaria.
Do you speak English in Bulgaria?
Yes, why?
Is that your official language?
No.
Why?
Official language in Bulgaria is Bulgarian.
But my people in Nigeria my
Yeah.
people in Nigeria say English should be our official language. But you are telling me that in Bulgaria, your language is your first official language, but doesn't mean that you don't speak English.
You don't understand what do you ask me? What is the official language in Bulgaria?
Yes,
Bulgarian.
Bulgarian.
Yes. And when you write down a Cyrillic, not another Latinic alphabet.
Okay. Wow. No, I'm just learning because I'm telling my people so that they can
Yeah,
know.
I understand what I mean.
Yeah.
For example, look, visit, let me take a picture of it,
Yeah.
show you what I mean.
Bulgaria. That's Sofia, is it?
Capital.
Capital. I think you got your independence. Chengbo. Bulgaria gained their independence. Bulgaria. How did they gain their independence? Bulgaria gained their independence through series of events that include the Russia-Turkish War in 1877 up to 1878, the Treaty of San Stefano and the Treaty of Berlin,
You see?
Bulgaria.
If you write it down,
Yeah.
this is the Latinic alphabet.
Yes.
This is the Cyrillic.
Okay.
This is the Cyrillic.
So that
Like a
changed.
Russian.
So that changed to the one that makes it comfortable for you to type in.
No problem for me.
No problem for
No
you.
problem. Latinic. Because most of the letters, this one,
Yeah.
that one.
So is that your
C,
alphabet?
Yeah. It's alphabet.
Mm.
For example, which one? K, A. It's the same.
Okay, the same. So you did this training for 4 years in college in Bulgaria.
In Balkan Peninsula, there's a 5 or 6 countries with the 3 different alphabets.
Which are the countries?
Turkey,
Yeah.
Latinic, Bulgaria, Cyrillic, Greece.
What is the population in Bulgaria?
9 million.
9 million.
9 million.
Not a lot, but it's a
Small country.
small country,
It's like Austria, like Switzerland.
like Switzerland. So in Bulgaria, you have your culture.
What?
Culture. Do you have culture?
What do you mean? Where is this culture?
Culture, tradition.
Culture.
Culture, yes. You have-
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're absolutely independent nation.
You are independent nation. Thank my people are learning from you.
500 years this nation been saved from the Ottoman Empire.
Can you repeat that again?
500 years.
500
500
years.
years this nation been under Ottoman Empire. And save the tradition, save the Christianity, save everything. The
Even
churches.
even under the Ottoman
Absolutely,
Empire.
absolutely.
So you kept your
10% of the people are Turkish Muslim. Turkish Muslim. But they're Turkish ethnic Turks. They live there since Ottoman Empire.
wow.
But people like me and you.
So people fought for their freedom after many years, because I'm reading here that you gained your independence in 1877,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of work to get that independence.
Yes.
What is freedom to you? If somebody say freedom, what do you understand by freedom? Because a lot of people don't know the meaning of freedom, and they think maybe freedom.
To work all over the world, to traveling, to
So freedom gives you the
freedom.
access.
The first thing is the freedom. That's my personal opinion. It doesn't any matter what is your.
Can you tell that?
Gee.
You slow that in your word.
It
Listen
doesn't
to tell
any
it to slow
matter
it.
what is your.
Slow it a little bit. Yeah, sorry.
What you come from. If you follow the rules, if you follow the law, if you pay taxes like other people, you're welcome in this country. If not, you're not welcome.
We kick you out because we don't want problem.
Yeah.
I live here for 25 years.
That's the freedom for me.
Oh my Lord, that's something I love. Freedom. Freedom is very important. So Bulgaria has been a widely autonomous principality since the 13th of July 1878 Congress of the Berlin and the end of the Russia-Turkish, which happened. The liberation of the Bulgaria is the historical process as a result of the Bulgarian revival, according to the Bulgarian historiographer. Wow. So one day I will travel. My mom has been to Bulgaria before, but that was a long time ago. Where's your plate? Huh? You know, my mom, she's been to Bulgaria before. Yeah, Sofia. Yeah, capital Sofia. So let's learn more about Bulgaria this morning, because my friend here is a Bulgarian. Sorry, no, it's okay. So if I want to go to your country, what would be the most important reason why you want me to visit Bulgaria?
If you like the history,
Oh my God, I love that one. If you love
you can
history.
see a lot of historical places older than UK.
It's older than UK.
Older, since the Roman Empire.
Since Roman Empire.
Yes, correct.
So that means it has a lot of history behind it.
In my town, write it down in Google, Veliko Tarnovo. You will see the pictures. It's a second. Veliko. V-E-L.
V-E-L.
K-O.
K-O. Velikov.
Yeah.
Z.
No.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
T.
T.
A.
A.
R.
R-N-O-V-O.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at that. So that is your city. Wow, beautiful, man. Wow. Velikov Tarnovo is a city in the north-central Bulgaria, and the administrative center of Velikov Tarnovo province. It is the historical and cultural capital of Bulgaria.
Absolutely. It's a second Bulgarian kingdom capital.
Second Bulgaria capital.
Kingdom.
And the population is not much. It's under 60,000.
Yeah, but there's another cities around the Veliko Tarnovo. The district is nearly 200,000.
It's not expensive to travel down to. How much is it to go to Bulgaria? Ticket? Not only the period when all the airlines they increase their flights.
If you go out of the term period when the school is back, when the kids in the school.
School?
3 flights a day by Ryanair, 2 flights a day by Wizz Air.
Wizz Air, yeah.
And Ryanair, 3 a day Ryanair.
Altogether 5.
But better if you want to go in Bulgaria, go in the summer, buy any
Package.
holiday
package.
Yeah, holiday
Yeah.
pack.
Wow.
But the ticket's not very expensive.
It's not very expensive.
No.
And it's under 3
In
hours.
February, November, you can buy tickets, 2-way tickets for 100 pounds.
100 pounds. Wow. Let's see what we can learn from Velikov, our city. That is my new city. Let me see what I can learn from there while you were with me here. So the people in Bulgaria, during the time they were asking for freedom, what can you share with me? What did you learn from your father, your great grandfather, about the freedom before you become today your children?
Ages ago, I can tell you.
So freedom is very important.
Yeah, but we talk about the freedom like something. How to tell you? Something normal.
Something normal.
Yeah, something ordinary, something regular.
Regular. But in Nigeria we don't have freedom. That's why my people don't have my people don't have this freedom. That's why we're telling them we need the freedom. Thank you,
Take a
sir.
look.
Yeah.
We have a freedom in a paper, but we're part of the European Union.
Oh,
The
it's part
freedom is cancelled.
so Bulgaria is part of EU.
Yes, since 20 years. Now they accept us in Schengen.
Show you. Oh,
You can
Schengen.
travel in between
In between
Bulgaria,
the-
Romania, Greece, Italy.
All those regions.
You don't need a passport, you don't need nothing.
Okay. Wow.
Very
So
interesting. In the airport, when
Yeah.
the flights for Frankfurt, for Munich, for Berlin, nobody check you. But if there is a flight for London,
they want to
all
check
the
everybody.
kiosk closed.
Because London is not part of EU anymore.
Yeah.
They left. They are smart. They pull out.
When I was landing in Bulgaria, they check my passport.
They check your passport. They want to make sure that you have the right to come back here. Okay. Yes, Bulgaria is part of Shanghai area and will be fully integrated by January 1st, 2025, which is in the next few days. Under 48 hours.
Yeah.
Will be fully integrated.
This for the land,
What do you mean land?
if traveling by car.
Okay.
So far, you have to, in the borders, they will check your passport, your baggage, everything.
Yeah.
Now, no.
From January 1st, 2025.
Yes. Before we had the Schengen space, they accepted the Schengen space only by water and air.
But
the
now
air,
by
by-
land.
yeah, by land.
Okay, so now anybody can travel between Bulgaria to those Shanghai area. Bulgaria.
No police checking. No.
I need to type this before I lose it.
Thermostat is gonna have to go back to my van.
Okay, you got one in the back.
Bring a new thermostat for you.
Thank you so much for sharing this information with us on my platform called Koikimedia. Somebody says, yeah, freedom means
You're from
free.
Nigeria,
Yeah,
a lot of Nigerians live
but
in
I'm
Bulgaria.
Yoruba. But you know the British,
Yeah.
they join us together and they call it Nigeria. And today there's friction of identity, theft of identity. The Yoruba is different from the Igbo. The Igbo is different from the Hausa. But
No, I mean a lot of people from Nigeria, they study in Bulgaria.
yeah, because
medicine and,
you got a good medical
Yeah.
record. Yes, you're right. Shanghai area is the world's largest free travel area, covering 29 countries, including where my friend is from, called Bulgaria, and it's about 420 million people. It is a key pillar of the European Union and is essential for the EU people for business and security. So maybe one day you can relocate back to Italy and go and live there and work there.
And Italy.
Yeah, because since you can go there as a EU citizen, as a EU citizen, it's a free travel.
It was very interesting. Last year, my wife, we've been in a holiday in Portugal. All the people from the plane, they go in the queue.
Yeah.
Countries out of European Union. Only we were with the European passports, and we go in a queue, empty queue. Nobody in this queue. And the Portuguese, the Portugal guy said, "Okay, you're not here. You're another queue."
Why?
Okay, take a look.
Take his name. Oh, he's trying to play funny.
Oh,
I'm very sorry. Now you realize that you have the right passport.
Another queue was 1,000 people.
Wow.
From another flight, from different countries.
I want to learn more about how you train to become an engineer. You said for 4 years, and you did that in college.
College, 4-year college, and
So how
then
long?
my high school education is the maritime school in Varna. It's a seaside capital, the maritime academy.
Academy. So it's not about university; it's an academy.
Academy.
And you train as practical.
Maritime academy.
Maritime
For
academy.
the seafarers, for the sea cadets, for the
Okay. So how long have you been doing this job?
more than 20 years.
20 years. So you're well experienced.
51.
You're 50. Oh, you're very young, man. You look like 40 years old, man. Maybe you go. We gotta go to play football together. You look very young.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing a
My
bit of
daughter
knowledge.
is 23, my son is 16.
Your son is sick. Well, I hope he's playing football.
No.
He doesn't play football. He doesn't like football.
Sometimes play for pleasure.
For pleasure. So, what we are learning now is another culture from a friend that is an engineer working on our gas cooker, or electric gas cooker rather. And he's sharing a bit of his town with us called the Veliko Tarnovo. I hope I pronounced very well. In Bulgaria. How do you identify a Bulgarian? It has to be from their culture and also from their, and also from their language. Very, very important. So, let us continue. EU is just an association of economies. So, Bulgaria is a Balkan nation with a diverse terrain encompassing Black Sea coastline, a mountainous interior and rivers, including the Danube. Did I pronounce very well?
Danube.
The Danube.
Yeah, Danube.
Is that a river?
Yeah. The largest river in Europe. The longest river in Europe, Danube.
The longest river in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that.
Check it.
I'm gonna do that.
Check it.
The Danube, the longest river.
It comes from
DN.
Germany.
And
Sorry.
wow, I can see it. 1 minute. The Danube is the second longest river in Europe. after the Volga in Russia.
Volga is
Volga.
the other side in Asia.
Other side in Asia. It flows through the central and the southeastern Europe, from the Black Forest south into the Black Sea.
Okay.
And
I'm going back to my van.
okay,
All the same, isn't it? No difference between
thank you
them.
so much. A large and historical important river. It was once a frontier of the Roman Empire.
No, I think
Jerry
it's,
Party to Kogmola Roy.
the same ones.
Because this is the platform
Different
that you
between
learn.
speeches.
Thank you so much, Just Reason. And this is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. As we are learning from Bulgaria, we have learned a couple of things. We've talked about freedom. We've talked about a town called, what was that town called?
This one, no. It's written by
Not Volga.
So what about this one? This one came
Mokibugwa Lenkonsi.
sit down with you.
This is, Veliko Tarnovo.
The problem is in the thermos.
We learned that.
Don't turn it on.
And we are also learning about Odabi River Niger. It's like we're talking about River Niger. So when they are talking about the Donobel, the importance of water, omi. Ẹni tó bá ní omi, tó bá ní access sí omi. And tó bá ti ní access omi, you are in big problem. Tó bá ti gbọmi kúrò lọ́wọ́ yín, which is what the Northerners wanted to do. Take our water and make sure that every single one of us suffer the consequence of such. And this is the reason why tí a ṣe ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation is not a joke. Because arákùnrin tó ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa omi. Ṣé a lè lọ gba ilẹ̀ wọn ká gbomi wọn? I hope that many of us understand. Oh, somebody said I should ask him if he like Batniza. Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Batniza. Ó ti lọ sísàlẹ̀ tó bá padà dé màbí. So we keep the live going. So you're listening to a live broadcast with education surrounding Bulgaria. Let's look at the population of Bulgaria, because since Bulgaria ni andi pẹ̀lú, ó sọ fún alẹ́ nǹkan, the population of Bulgaria as of 2024, well, it says it's about 9 million, but according to the internet, it's telling me it's about 7 million. The population of Bulgaria in 2024 is estimated to be 6.7 million, which is 0.8% of the world population. So why are you scared of Yoruba becoming an independent country? Why are you worried? Kí ló ń bà wá lẹ́rù? Ta ní ká dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè? Because Bulgaria is not even up to Alimosho, and you can still see him. Ó wá ṣiṣẹ́ ní UK. He lives in UK, just like I live in the UK. So kò mí pé tá bá gba Yoruba country, people still have the right to live anywhere they want to live. We can have our Yoruba nation, and you can still decide to go and live in Bulgaria. And you heard him there that many Nigerians leave Nigeria to go and study medicine, because medicine in Nigeria is 10 years. With the strike and strike and strike, eventually many people will not even complete becoming a doctor because of the strike. And we know the standard is also not working. All these are the reason why some of us are saying that, are you sure that you want us to continue with the one Nigeria? So, yeah, as we say, Bulgaria population density is 62 people per square kilometer. 62 people per square kilometer. Somebody was asking me to ask you, do you like Baniza? What's Baniza?
Banitsa.
What's that?
It's like a Turkish burek. You know Turkish burek?
I gotta look at it on the internet. Baniza. What's that?
It's a breakfast.
Oh, breakfast.
Traditional breakfast.
Oh, okay. This is what it looks like. Let me show my people, yes?
Yeah.
So this is Baniza. In Tankwe ni Baniza.
Banica.
Banica. Wow. Thank you so much. We're learning a lot. I hope you can still speak your language after living in UK for too long. He's laughing. Can you still speak the language?
Try.
You can try.
No, you try.
Oh, no, you're putting me on the spot now. Give me one phrase now. Give me a phrase, then I'll repeat it. How do you say hello in Bulgaria?
Здравей.
Zere,
Здравей.
drave, drave.
Здравей.
You to say, I want to teach you Yoruba, and I want
And
to.
Serbian zdravo, and Croatian zdravo, Bulgarian zdravей. It's a similar
It's a
language.
similar one. Oh yeah, ìwọ náà sọ pé ẹ káàárọ̀. Say that.
Ekaro.
Are you a Yoruba man?
Ekuro.
Look at the way you say it as if you're a Yoruba man. Ẹ káàárọ̀ is good morning.
Ekaro.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ekaro.
Wow. You are
In Bulgarian dobro utro.
dobroto.
Dobro utro.
Dobrokutu.
Utro.
Wow. You see the language.
In Serbian dobre utro.
It looks like somebody understands Bulgaria, your language. You say Zadravi. Zadravi.
Na zdrave.
Zdrave.
Na zdrave.
What's that?
Same like English cheers. When you drink,
Yeah?
when you...
Oh, cheers.
Cheers, yeah.
Oh. You see? Doboroto is good morning. Doboroto is good morning.
Utro.
This one is laughing. This one is watching me from Nigeria. Is laughing at me. Says, you think it's easy to learn a language? If I want to learn your language, how long do you think it will take me?
Long time. Very long time.
Because you have
the
to learn-
European
you have to-
languages, the European languages, they're very complicated, especially Balkans. Because the languages, for example, between Bulgarian and Serbian, there's not many difference. But Bulgarian and Croatian, no many difference in the words, but they write
Different.
at the Latinic alphabet. Romanian Latinic, Turkish Latinic. We in Serbian write down, and Macedonian Cyrillic.
Okay.
This is the first problem. Alphabet.
76.9% of the population is urban. Bulgaria population rank 110th in the world. Bulgaria total land area is 108,560 square kilometers. Sagora with a population of 143,000. Pleven with a population of 118,000.
It was years ago. Pleven now is very full city.
It's a big city now.
Poor.
Poor.
Poor, yeah.
Oh,
Because there was a petrol raffinery, Russian petrol raffinery.
yeah.
They
They cut it out.
cut it out. They this raffinery announced bankrupt.
It's bankrupt.
Yeah, it's bankrupt, and
Okay.
a lot of people.
What about Sullivan with a population of 96,000? Is that gonna?
Which one?
Sullivan?
Sullivan.
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 Then Dobrich is a population of
The big city
94.
in Bulgaria is a Sofia.
Sofia.
Next one is a Plovdiv.
Okay.
Very nice town. Very nice town, Plovdiv. It's a nearly 500,000.
But what I think a lot of those areas, they are very industrial. They are very tech, because you look at Ukraine.
Bulgaria upside down. Most of the countries, the north side is economical.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about back
Economical
in
rise is higher in the north sides of the countries. Bulgaria, other side, the south sides of the country. I don't know. What is this
Interesting.
phenomenon?
Interesting to learn. Wow. Well, we have learned so much from Bulgaria, and as always on my platform, this platform, somebody says, Plovdiv have a wonderful beach.
Plovdiv.
Plovdiv.
Next one in the row is a Varna. Varna is a seaside capital.
Seaside.
Very beautiful town.
One of my brother here, Bishop Adesina, said Bulgarian men ends with OV. Is that true?
Yeah.
Why is that?
And the names.
the names.
Yeah.
OV. While their women
Take a look
name
my
ends
name.
with.
Uh,
You show me his ID.
yeah, I showed you already.
Yeah, you showed me earlier. Ah.
OV.
At the end of it,
Yeah. Most of the
men.
yeah.
Is that part of
That's
the culture?
me.
Okay, what?
Yes. That's me. How to tell you what mean?
Explain, doesn't
It's
matter.
typical for Balkans, for Slovenian, because you can see the Czech as well, the Slovak with the same abbreviation of the name.
If I may ask,
Off over.
did you put the same for your son?
If you female, should
Yeah.
be over.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Eva,
says
over.
yeah, over. Yeah, it says
Over,
the,
Eva.
the women ends with over. Example, Stokovo, man, and Sarakova, woman.
Yeah. Over.
But is your son
yeah,
are the same? Did you give your son OV at the back?
yeah. Glushkov.
Glushkov.
Glushkov. Write down in the Google
Yeah.
the Russian science Glushkov.
Russia Science.
Glushkov. The first man
Russia
create
Science
internal
S-
computer network.
Glue. GLO. Glue.
GLUS.
GLU. Oh, okay. Glushkov. Okay, like your name.
Yeah, I'm with there.
Glush.
It's the
Kov.
same name, absolutely same name.
Victor Glushkov
Yes, correct.
was a Soviet computer scientist.
Yeah, first man in the world who invented the first working computer network like internet. This is the first internet in the world.
Let me read it more further. Victor Mikhailovich Glushkov was born August 24, 1923. That's about a few years after the fraudulent amalgamation of Nigeria. He died only 30th of January 1982. Was a Soviet computer scientist, the founding father of information technology that we are enjoying today.
Absolutely.
But the West always think, they say like,
Yes,
when I say that, the West always make it look like they invented everything.
this network has been created between the different factories, military factories. If you work in other side in the Russia, in Soviet Union, to know what happened other side by the computer. That's the main purpose of this network, this system.
For that purpose.
But the Russians, years ago, they said, okay, it's not worth it, it's very expensive to
maintain
devote this more and more.
So they started breaking it down bit by bit.
Yeah, and someone in the spies, they got this idea and sell to Americans. You see what happened. American clever.
American clever. Let's read further. He was born in Rostov-on-Don, Russia, in the family of a mining engineer. Glushkov graduated from Rostov State University in 1948, and in 1952 proposed solution to Hilbert fifth problem. What is Hilbert fifth problem? Is a mathematical problem from the problem list publicized in 1900. There was no Nigeria in 1900. Ẹ máa sanwó ilé tá à ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí o. Ẹ bá wa fowó sí account. Formation tá à ń gbọ́ kò ṣeé rà lọ́jà. Ẹ fowó sí account wa. Ara tá à ń sọ nìyẹn. Àwọn òlú tó yẹ kíyàn ṣeré lọ. Kíyàn lọ bá yín fún formation tó dá wá. Ẹ sanwó fún wa.
Yeah, but just to tell us
I
something,
think he's the first man to build computers. Somebody
I'm
asking.
not relative with this guy.
Okay.
I just watch TV movie for this guy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's information that you have given. In 1956, he began working with computers
But just the name was.
and worked in Kiev as a director of computational center of the, and that's why Russia can send to space, and they are very powerful in, as those countries like, Bulgaria. Let me ask you,
Because they steal the American technology.
who still what America technology?
Russian spies, they steal American technologies.
Yeah, but they were all stealing each other technology
It's not
anyway.
Russian technologies for the space. Everything is American technologies.
Wow.
This is a high-class spy.
What do you think about because we talk about the breakup of the Soviet Union. What do you think in just few seconds? What do you think? Because I know you're almost finishing your work here. Soviet breakup in 90s.
It was a logical end of the Soviet Union. This system cannot be exist anymore.
The system
The Soviet Union system
cannot be existent
cannot
anymore.
exist anymore because you can't live isolate entire world. It's impossible. Because you need the dollars.
15 republic came out of it.
Yeah, you need the dollars. You need
But
the
now
fresh money.
they're working towards to eliminate the dollar with the BRICS. I don't know how that is going to work.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't rush. Don't rush.
I'm learning from the elderly. Because you are the elderly man. You know everything.
Don't
You're
rush.
older than me.
Because
I'm listening.
Because the world is moving by Jewish people. Everywhere, Jewish people. In America, in Israel, everywhere. How you think the Jewish people will throw away a money, a power, everything to get this in the BRICS? Can you imagine? I can't imagine. I can't imagine this thing will happen.
Wow. Interesting. Let's go back and learn more from Bulgaria, which is the purpose of. I want to know more about Bulgaria.
You see?
Oh, it's coming on there. Yeah, you are the engineer, so you know better than me. I am a media
I'm
man.
just showing you.
Yeah, I can see. Thank you.
What's he talking about?
We're still talking about Bulgaria. You have told me where to go each time I want to travel to Bulgaria. You said there's history somewhere that is where you need to go. Veliko Tanovo. Veliko Tanovo.
Veliko
Yeah.
means big.
Big.
We're great.
Great.
Yeah.
Very historical and rich.
Yeah, because
culture,
there's another
in
one, Tarnovo in Bulgaria. Malko Tarnovo.
Marco Tano.
Yeah, it's next to the second biggest town in the seaside, Burgas.
Malton.
Malko. M-A-L-K-O.
M-A-L-Q. K-O.
K-O.
Oh, Malko. Malko town in Bulgaria. Wow. Very tradition. Looking at the images.
This mountain they call Sakar. It's very close to Turkey.
Okay.
Turkish border.
Is a town in Burgas province, southeastern
Burgas.
Bulgaria. Is about 5 kilometers from Turkish border. It is the only town in the interior of Bulgaria. Malko is the administrative center of the homonymous Malko Tarnovo municipality. Municipality.
It's a district. Municipality is like a council, like a district.
Yeah, like a district, yeah. Just like a local government. Because we call it the local government.
Like Essex, like a Kent, like
okay.
How they call this administration zone?
Like the borough? Not really.
No, it's not borough. It's not.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we have Kent County, like county.
County,
Yeah,
county,
yeah. Yeah. So we call it county in the UK. So county is England or the UK county. So yeah.
Don't forget about this. UK is kingdom.
Yeah.
Bulgaria is republic. The name
What,
is different.
what is the difference from your understanding?
In the kingdom you have king. In the republic you have president. President with the
But do you?
elections,
But do
5
you?
years,
But
5 years
back
election.
before, do you used to have king as well?
Yes.
So what happened to all your kings?
You have to ask the friends from Russia. They changed the regime.
Okay. And take out all the kings.
The king is The last Bulgarian king, the name is Boris. The name was Boris III. His son is a Simeon.
The last
he still
Bulgarian
lives-
king.
He live in Spain. It's very clever man. Very clever man.
Let me show my people. That's the man he's talking. The last king of Bulgaria.
Which one? No, it's not last king. This is the son of the last king. This is the last king.
That's the last king.
Yeah, this is the Boris. He's a relative. He has a relationship with the British royal family
Okay.
and the Germans. All the
King Boris of Bulgaria worked with Adolf Hitler during a visit to Berkov in 1941. Interesting. And that's
you
in.
know why
That's
we
in there.
joined to the German
Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
United actually, because another option was occupied from Russians,
Okay.
and this king
Again, your picture I can
he
see background.
tried to avoid this occupation, but he couldn't.
Okay. Somebody said I should. Yeah.
No one here the heads of Bulgarian Jewish dropped down. No one Bulgarian Jewish. The king actually protects all the Bulgarian Jewish. Yeah.
Okay. Before you go, somebody say which religion?
I'm talking about the Second World War.
Second World
Yeah,
War.
Second
Yeah.
World
What religion do you practice in Bulgaria? Orthodox.
Orthodox Christian.
Orthodox Christian. Orthodox Christian. Ọba tó ń sọ yẹn lélẹ̀ lẹ́yìn mi. Orthodox Christian. What is the name of their language? Bulgarian, definitely. Bulgarian is the name of their language. All right, we've learned a lot of Bulgaria this morning on the 30th December 2024. And it's a privilege to be sharing this information with I'll call him a brother, and also a father, and not yet a grandfather yet, is it?
Say again?
Not yet a grandfather.
No.
Yeah, it's still early. Yeah. It's still early. Yeah. At least our own children don't give back quickly like the Europeans. Yeah. You are well. I mean, if you look at UK has the youngest childbirth in Europe. Most
My
of the
classmates,
Yeah.
some of my classmates, their grandfathers.
That's what I'm saying. So
You're
I mean,
right, I'm
because
joking.
because if you look at your daughter, it's just that because the background and the culture is also important within the family. 23, yes, you know,
She finished university next year, 25.
she's gonna finish university next year.
Yeah.
What's she studying?
Animation, 3D animation.
3D animation.
Animation. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for sharing
Sorted.
the part of Bulgaria with us. And my people
Don't
say
set the
thank you.
oven when you're cooking. Don't set the oven more than 200 degrees.
Okay.
And this
All right.
position is enough.
All right,
200,
I'll tell-
220, no more.
I'll tell them.
Because you burn your food.
Wonderful. All right, I'll tell the children and the wife. Thank you so much, and most important for sharing part of Bulgaria with us is very important because we have learned a lot that we cannot buy with money. Even if I have to read on internet, it's different from what you have told me, which is fact.
It's good to the seaside. Another interesting thing for Bulgaria, in June,
Yes.
if you go in the mountain resorts, you can ski. If you like to ski, you can ski.
In June.
And in June, still snow in the mountains. I'm talking about the morning.
Yes.
Go to lunch,
Yeah.
then
Okay.
you can travel in 150 kilometers south in the greasy side, in the beach.
On the beach.
This is the interesting. At the same time, you can ski and go to the beach.
Beach. Wow. So it's more like two.
Another place in Europe, this is the Marseille in France.
Marseille in France.
Marseille in
That's similar.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone has really learned something from the background to Bulgaria, and this is why we call it, bringing the world, you bring the world closer to you, which is what it's all. Ask him about Dalivan Pavisky, the mafia. Palivan, Dilian Pavisky, Dilian.
Pevsky, Dylan Pevsky.
Yeah.
This is the politics, man.
It's politics.
This is he said it's a politic, but it's not politic. It's a criminal.
No. This says the mafia. He says, ask him about that. The mafia. This guy that you just mentioned now.
This is the part of the politics.
Oh, okay.
They call mafia, but it's not
But
real mafia. The
okay, I
mafia
see what you mean. Okay,
mafia is only in Italy.
okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
No. These people that I asked for them,
Yeah.
Pevsky,
Yeah.
is the normal criminal.
Ah.
But he's a politic now.
Oh, he's in politics now.
He's a politic now.
Ah, okay. He's a politician now.
Politician, yeah.
Politician. Yeah.
Politician.
Thank you so much. I really like to say thank you so much for this beautiful knowledge that we've learned. So, on let it go our should we say our guest, our impromptu guest on our tell him Balakodaya.
Благодаря.
Yeah, what's that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Balakodaya.
Благодаря.
Balakodaya. Thank you so much.
I told
You got one more to do? Or this is the last one?
10 jobs I have.
10 jobs.
My sixth.
Oh, is that the average you get a day? Or
If you ask
more?
the managers, we have to work 24/7 and overnight as well. No
Well,
New Year, no.
yeah, because especially it's coming to the festival period, everybody cooker breaks down, and what
Yeah.
Balakodaya.
Благодаря.
Let them see just your hand. Don't let them show your face. Just show your hand. That's it, my friend. Bye.
you,
All
see
right.
you,
Take care.
This paperwork is for you.
All right.
Okay. Have a good day.
Have you learned something?
Bye-bye.
Wọ́n sọ fún yín pé sọrí tó bá travel out of Nigeria ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá àwa mi Idris ẹ̀yin gbé ní Bulgaria ni ṣé Bulgaria lẹ́yìn gbé ní àbí ìyàwó tẹ fẹ́ ọmọ Bulgaria ni. Thank you so much for all of you for sharing. I gotta go now, and I hope that the most important thing is remember to support this platform. There's a lot that we can learn away from this kitchen, traveling, bringing that information to you. But one or two times we have the privilege to have people like these that will come in, and I will ask them questions. I did a lot of the voice recording, so voice you okay? The voice recording is about 43 minutes, somewhere around there. Moke 9023. So the voice before confirming, knowing and understanding who you are, you must know who other people are. Moke our grace solution to Allah, and this is where we are different from all the other platforms, because we go the extreme mile. Monitor for any support, we will do and go the extreme mile in 2025. But so we want to go the extreme mile, because most Yoruba people gbọ́dọ̀ lè rí àṣírí pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó dúró dáadáa, but a gbọ́dọ̀ lọ fún iná àwọn view kan láti ta kò ń ṣe UK mọ́. ẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ, UK is a very beautiful place. I've lived here for 25 years. I've never regretted living here. Tó bá lọ opportunity láti jápa má jẹ́ kẹ́ni kankan fúnlẹ̀ pé má wá sí UK. I always say máa bọ̀ kájọ máa gbé ní bíbá. But for people like us, we want to move further. Further means that anywhere where things dey happen, tó bá yẹ pé ibi tó wà ní ó yẹ kí n wà lórí flight kí n máa lọ sí South Korea báyìí kí n lọ fún yín ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀. Ká dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé South Korea tá à ń ṣe program lé lórí is one of the most destination tourism in the world. but tí bá fẹ́ book flight yẹn nísìn ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ check pé mo fẹ́ lọ sí South Korea láàárọ̀ ọ̀la nísìn àbí in the next few days owó la need kúṣẹ́ owó la need àkúṣẹ́ yẹn àti gbọ́ àdúpẹ́. So let's get a ticket London to not South Africa or South kí ni àwọn South Africa tó ń pa gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà ta ló máa ṣe rẹ. Okay, it's not expensive. It's not that expensive. Let's have a look at it. If somebody is going to sponsor us, we say we need the money now. Owó la need. Owó la fẹ́ fi ṣe gbogbo ta fẹ́ ṣe. The average flight is coming up to about is a one stop. Àwọn ilé ìfẹ́ kíyàn ṣe pẹ̀lú package. No, I don't want a package. I don't want to go right without any package. Let's say I'm leaving the January, yeah, then return back January as well. Such. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo èlò ló máa gbé jáde. Àná àfẹ́ pẹ̀lú flight last. Okay. I just want to quickly check. No, the direct flight. First stopover. Well, it's about almost 738 pounds. So, I think that's their capital. With a direct flight. Traveling out, Kakomo, a random date. Then coming back, a random date as well. Ẹ support wa bẹ̀yìn ẹjọ́. Iṣẹ́ wà tá fẹ́ ṣe in the new year. Owó la need láti fi ṣe gbogbo iṣẹ́ tá ń sọ yìí. Without owó, a lè ṣe nothing. Owó la need. Wow, irọ́ ni mo pa ọ́. Owó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Kí ni mo sọ pé 500k àbí mo mú pàìpàì ni. Living out of London Heathrow. We're looking at almost close to 600. She okay, she pull it all together. Turkish Airline 1,263. Gatwick 610. Tí bá fẹ́ gbéra láti Gatwick. Okay, it's almost around there. Lẹ́ka wo Turkish Airline yìí. Is that just okay? Travel up. So ẹ fún wa ní support. You know, Koiki kú iṣẹ́ ìyẹn dá bẹ́ẹ̀. Lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹni tó bá lè jápa ẹ wá gbogbo ọ̀nà èmi ò mọ bó ṣe ń wọlé o ẹ wá gbogbo ọ̀nà ẹ má kọ̀ ṣògùn o ẹ má dẹ̀ pààyàn pẹ́ fẹ́ travel o ẹ wá any means to get the hell out of Nigeria but àwa táwa lè jáde kí làwa máa ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ múra sílẹ̀ fún rally 2025 ká béèrè fún right wa okay the total package here is coming up to 613 tabarẹ́ni tó bá fún mi ní 613 I will leave and I will travel to South Korea. I call for my hotel pẹ̀lú ẹni. And there are many places. Irú ibi tí bàbá ìsọ nísìn. There are many places like that tó wà lágbàáyé. But it's all about the money. Mo kí brother mi Kilapo Yàwá Bísọ́lá mo kí. So let me end the broadcast. I think there's not much for me to continue. Àfi tabarẹ́ni tó. Bí a bishop tẹ́ bá wà available bí akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bá wà sọ̀rọ̀ briefly based on what we heard. But mo ní láti lọ mú charger wá. Nìkan tí arákùnrin yẹn tó bá wa discuss mo kí ẹ aláwọ̀ bàbá àti Ògúnmọ́lá ìkárọ̀ a lot of you are not listening to us ẹ fi máa rí face me the mixlr like we always say is very cheap ó wà very audible àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ wa dáadáa I think I can still push another how many hours láti ṣe ká make it 2 hours láti ṣe the first hour mo ti ń share audio tí a record pẹ̀lú àlàyé yẹn tẹ́ bá pàdé ẹ̀yin náà bá wa pín káàkiri. Oh, very important. So tabarẹ́ni tó fẹ́ pè sórí program lè pè wọlé but while I have to go and bring my charger ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ play audio ìkìfẹ́ because if not our phones yẹn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wind down ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n tarábìnrin yìí sọ. ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ̀ ok ó dà pé kọ̀ọ̀kan ti fi wọlé ẹ̀já ìgbà kọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀já ìgbà kọ́lẹ̀ ẹ ṣé gan ni bishop and thank you so much ẹ bá mute background ẹ bá mute tẹ fi ń gbọ́ mi yẹn ẹ ṣé ẹ ti wọlé ẹ go ahead. ẹ ti wọlé bishop ẹ go ahead à ń gbọ́ yín.
Wow, actually, yeah, the the back historic existence or independence of Bulgaria. It's over Jomon Tiwano
ẹ ṣàlàyé fún wa sà.
as Yoruba, the nation, we are Bulgarians, only àwọn ẹ̀yà bẹ́yẹn náà gbogbo wọn pín ní bẹ́yẹn. Yoruba apọ̀ bẹ́yẹn, a ní Ẹ̀gbá, Ìjẹ̀bú, Ọ̀yọ́, Ọ̀ṣun, Oǹdó, Èkìtì, gbogbo ẹ̀ bẹ́yẹn àwọn Ègùn àǹkó. So wọ́n ní Europe báwọn náà ṣe pín ẹlẹ́yẹlẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn. So lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n bẹ̀ yẹn ọlọ́mọdọ́gùn yẹ gbé gan tó pọ̀ àbọ̀n ṣe break up from Soviet Union kúrò láàrin gbogbo wọn ń bẹ̀ yẹn. So Bulgaria is a nation, one language, one culture, one people. Ni wọ́n then gbogbo ọkùnrin wọn ẹ máa gbọ́ Stoichkov, Balakov, Sirakov, gbogbo of ni obìnrin wọn Mary Elizabeth Tova, Sirakova, gbogbo obìnrin wọn over ọkùnrin wọn of bí ká máa sọ pé Adétọ́lá, Adémọ́lá, Adéṣọpẹ́, Adéṣùwà, kí gbogbo ìlú máa jẹ́ Adé. We are very strict and conservative to the identity and the nation and culture, this thing. So koto di pe and they are still maintaining it. So koto ko lose ni institution àwọn bá wọn ni wọ́n lose.
ẹ mọ̀ pé mò ń bí lẹ́ǹkan yẹn pé àwọn bá but ó sọ pé àwọn Russia ló take àwọn ọba wọn out or something like that.
Yes, nítorí pé nǹkan táwọn ọba wa ṣe fún wa ń ṣe ni àwọn ọba wọn náà ṣe nígbà yẹn. Àwọn ọba wọn gbàbọ̀dé wọ́n lọ join Adolf Hitler.
Okay.
Àwọn ọba wọn lọ join Adolf Hitler. Then Russia ló put out Adolf Hitler. So gbogbo lẹ́yìn Adolf Hitler ló kó yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó gbàbọ̀dé fún gbogbo Eastern Europe gbogbo ọbẹ̀ wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí track ọ̀dà wọ́n fà wọ́n sọ àwọn ọba wọn sá lọ.
Bishop wà grounded gan ọmọ tó ń lọ gan ìyẹn kan ní Bishop knows them very well. Ara reason ta ṣe ní the Bishop yẹn bọ̀ wọ́n gbọ́ yẹn gbóhùn sókè sá.
So àwọn ọba wọn sá ẹni tó sọ fún yín pé the last king wọn pé France ló sá lọ. Tó ti lọ live life so wọ́n lè rule mọ́. So by that time wọ́n gain independent, they don't have that institution again, they don't have that courage to set up, to put the sovereignty in the hand of anybody as an royal institution again. And so that's how they lost the royal institution. So they are now just a straightforward plain state. Then our traditional kini one is Orthodox Christianity. Bó ṣe sọ, and Orthodox Christianity be like bí ìṣẹ̀ṣe ló ṣe rí ìṣẹ̀ṣe bí ìṣẹ̀ṣe àwọn original not Western Christianity tá à ń ṣe jabori kàkàkiri ìṣẹ̀ṣe ni but they believe in the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. That's why it's called Orthodox Christianity, and also that's why they believe in pẹ̀lú their relationship pẹ̀lú àwọn Israel náà because Orthodox yẹn náà ni ìṣẹ̀ṣe làwọn yẹn náà ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn. So those are the things. And lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti kìíní náà BRICS is very correct. So that's why tó jẹ́ pé mo sọ níjọ́ yẹn mo ní wọ́n ti sùn tipẹ́tipẹ́ time tó jí yìí ó ti fẹ́ late. So wípé wọ́n de-dollarization yẹn kò mọ̀ sọ pé wọ́n lè rí ṣe òbọ̀ kò ṣe pé á break dollar outrightly like that. Ó máa pẹ́
kí dọ́là tó lè
and
break.
ó dàbí economy war ni ó máa
because àwọn Saudi sì ń báàkì dọ́là.
Because the America, the world has embraced dollar as a measure of the currency worldwide. Gbogbo ìgbà táwọn lọ ń ṣe owó wọn ní variable currency, wọ́n rò pé America ní owó wọn is a stable currency, just one ni one jẹ́. Àwọn owó tí wọ́n ó lè tóbi awálẹ̀ lẹ́ni tó bá fẹ́ rajà lọ́la lọ sókè, wọ́n fi ṣe economy. So America dúró wo gbogbo wọn. By the time tí gbogbo wọn fẹ́ confuse fẹ́ máa bára wọn jà, America náà wá fún tán fi measure kó má ti yàn jẹ. Now America is controlling all the finance assets of the whole world. Wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá tají. If one of the even our own ruble we see is on dollars, it's $12. And we now make it just the way it's stable, the way American dollar is just stable, because we now have agenda to control African economy with it, whatever the orílẹ̀-èdè wa. So these are all things we need to learn, and at the same time need to incorporate our own ideology into it. Yeah, so those are the things.
Thank you so much. Always learning so much from Bishop. Good morning, Mr. Michael Ayobami Mokia Masbi. Thank you. So Bishop, I salute your exposure. You have to be exposed. Nana Awele Mokima Ekabo Sori Kanewa. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá a gbọ́dọ̀ ní in-depth understanding of Yoruba nation. And it's a privilege. We are ní irú arákùnrin tó bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. It's just a privilege to have such, because èmi rò pé bóyá all these analysis that we are doing is making a big impact. Ìkànnì ẹlòmíì máa gbọ́ láfọ̀pọ̀ kì yes, ẹlòmíì ò dẹ̀ ní gbọ́n kankan bá ṣe ń sọ náà òun ní gbọ́ náà ni. But at the end of the day, that is your own cup of tea, not mine, because at the end of the day, as long as my own family is okay, Tinubu bá ti make anyone okay, then nobody needs to complain. But I'm not going to make anybody go okay. But Tinubu will make anybody go okay. Everybody knows that. If you're living in denial, the end of Nigeria is what we are, where we are right now, and it needs to end now, so that we can have our own. You can decide if we love any other country, Tabatigba country, it doesn't matter. But one thing that matters is that we should leave Nigeria and have an independent. I want Yoruba politicians, but they're not interested. Their interest doesn't lie within making Yoruba go back country. They're not interested in that. They want us to remain in this contraction, and they want to become very powerful. And when they're powerful, we cannot, ask them, we cannot do things, and there's no way you can work with the Constitution. So, and I think we have something that I can use, like money, video Constitution, okay, I'm going to be the land and go to the Bishop of Pewa.
Fulanis are hiding under Islam. They are confusing our people, especially the Fulanis are hiding under Islam. They are confusing our people, especially the houses.
Okay.
They are confusing our people. All the imams in Nigeria, especially the northern part of Nigeria, all of them are Fulanis. They are confusing our people because they don't want us to think for ourselves. They always want us, anything they tell us, whether good or bad, we should just follow them. This thing, it has to come to an end this year. So Hausa people, please and please, my people, you have to differentiate between religion and culture and language. You have to differentiate that. Because we mix everything together. We mix everything. We mix religion, not matter of Islam. Because they can put hate on us. Anybody that is not Muslim, we should not like him, especially the people that are Hausas. They call us Mauzawa. Non-religionists. And it's
Well,
not
come
right.
on, the more than
It's
what
a
you-
propaganda. Because they want to rule us every day.
I'm big.
We are like a slave to them. It's not that enough. No, they are killing our people each and every day. They are killing our people each and every day. And their people are not trying to minister. Everything has to do with politics. They are the ones. The thing is Hausa land.
I want you on that. But no, more than a call.
Akurawa, they came in as a radical and violent group with quote and unquote their own Islamic teachings and also their own Islamic ideology. And the unfortunate thing is that they don't have a very good understanding of the religion, neither do they have an understanding of what exactly they want to do. And the fact of the matter is, the locals will tell you, they preach religion, they preach their own ideology and their own teachings, but they seem not to even understand what they are actually into. And what do we see? We see people from different nationalities. They are not, mostly not Nigerians. They are from Niger, from Burkina Faso, from Benin, from Mali, and other parts of the Sahel. But the most interesting thing about it is that, again, they don't even understand the language of each other. That is very clear. And in some part of Sokoto, where they operate, in this local government areas that I'm going to mention, around Ilela, around Tangaza, Godu, Bale, Dinji, Silani, down to some part of KB, particularly in Kangiwa, in Audi, and as we speak today, they are in some part of Argungu local government area. I think this is a threat, and a very fundamental threat, not only to Nigerian security, but to international security, and also it is an international threat. In my own opinion, the fight against these people requires a robust and elaborate operation. We don't actually need to engage in customized security operation in these places because they have entrenched the communities, they have gotten the acceptance on the part of the communities. And what do we see? Traditional authorities, even yesterday I was relating with some of them, they said they have no option. You've seen people with military grade weapons. You wake up in the morning, you see them at night, you have no option other than to follow them. And that is what is actually going on in these rural areas. If you take, for instance, our local government, you find quite a number of the districts. Kwaido taken over by these people, Shafazane taken over. Most of these areas are actually under the control of this terrorist group. And they are, just like I said earlier, non-Nigerians. But the possibility of our local people supporting and joining them and accepting their ideology is actually on the increase because they collect taxes. Not only collect these taxes, when they impose the taxes, they collect these taxes in cash, and they will also direct you. We are in so location at so point. We want so amount to be submitted or to be.
You give me my iPhone.
Us. And at the end of the day,
Quickly.
you will be the one to take the money.
Sorry.
To the extent that in Arugungu, in Audi, in some part of Kangiwa, and even part of Sokoto states, around Tangaza, around Gudu and Silani, they have established a network in which this network serve as their agents. They impose levies on you, 10 heads of your cattle, they will say you pay 200 or 300,000. If you want to pay, we are in Juma Jimmy, we are in Giragiri, we are in Raka, they will mention locations. And you see people submitting, collecting this money, paying to them directly. They even know where to see them. They have their agents, the motorcyclists, that actually take individuals to some of these places. So in my own opinion, it is a very serious threat beyond our imagination. And we really need a robust international collaboration. It's not just about the issue of Nigeria anymore. Rather, it is the issue of getting the support of international communities to deal with this particular threat. It is imminent, it is increasing, it is expanding, and rural communities are crying day in, day out about the activities of this group.
Actually, on the problem. Massive problem. Thank you. I'll give it back to you before you finish eating. Big problem. But Yoruba people need everything is okay. Everything is okay. Nigeria will work. Nigeria will work. The end of Nigeria is where we are right now. Now, ṣé rántí picture Ṣèyí Tinubu tí wọ́n fún ní salutation. The Nigerian military is now denying involvement in a viral cadet parade honoring President Tinubu's son. I'm sure many of us have seen the videos. Tí wọ́n fún ní salutation with full graded AK-47 and all the nonsense. Tó bá yẹ everybody máa mọ̀ pé what we should be asking for is our independent Yoruba country right now, away from Nigeria, because Nigeria failed to work, and it is not going to work because it was not designed to work. So, and there's not much we can do to that than to allow Nigeria to dissolve peacefully. But many people doesn't want Nigeria to dissolve peacefully. Even some of you are not eating out of it. So I don't know why you want to keep the contraction. Let's say so, but our mama continue. Let's propagate, our demand and our quest and our right to self-determination. But the most important thing we need on this platform is for you to support as much as you can, so that we can be able to do. We have just about 30 minutes left before I end this transmission, because I have a lot of other engagements to do. And at least we've learned a couple of things from that. Our guest, Don Sonepa, a bit of Bulgaria, and what we need to know and what we need to learn. And what I need, education is the key. Púpọ̀ náà ọmọ Yorùbá tí ẹni ẹ̀fẹ́ Nàìjíríà ẹ̀ wà lánàdì náà láti mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà tẹ̀yìn fẹ́ yẹn is a no-go area. Mo kí mọ́mí wa Fọláṣadé Ire Bámidé Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀gọ́ni. So Nigeria is not a place that feel pọ́nlé. So Tinubu is a dead man if all this happening and they keep quiet. Thank you so much, City Outreach. Tinubu, as many other presidents, will come in. They will tell us their plan, their budget, their this, their that. But the concern of many of us is that Tinubu Bashiton, last night we were talking about a particular video that emerged. We are not here to feel sympathy for the North. If they don't want to leave Nigeria, that is not our problem. The foreign English language and the pidgin language is what they put Nigeria artificial state Wahala together. We are not here to sympathize. If Nigeria doesn't want, if the northern part of Nigeria doesn't want Nigeria to break, that's fine. They can hold on to the word Nigeria. But we must work continuously to demand that right. And what we are doing so far is nothing against international law, the local law, or under the United Nations. But I did the analysis last night. But why we are going to be playing it again is not because of what Jagbajantis is saying. Tinubu will be the last president. That is our prayer. And that should be the prayer of any like-minded Omo Yoruba. That should be your prayer, that Tinubu should be the last president of the Federal Republic of Shit-Hole Country, Nigeria. And I believe if we all push, work towards it, it is achievable without violence. All we need is the the millions and the thousands of people that can come and join and work to make it achievable. We need more people to talk, just like I am doing. I need ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ media tó gbọ́dọ̀ jáde. I need ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èyí tẹ́ ní brain power in different sectors. So let's listen to this again. Because yesterday we talked about Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith made it known that Britain created the first ever rigged election in Nigeria by making the censor. So táwọn náà bá ń sọ fún alẹ́ ni pé we are bigger in numbers. It's a lie. Irọ́ ló ń pa. It's a bloody lie. 419 multiplied by 2. They never had the numbers until Britain during the colonial era, as they were moving towards returning Nigeria back to the north. They gave them the larger population and say, oh, the north has the numbers by rigging the first census. And when you rig the census that time, that is the continuation of why we are witnessing today, that the north will tell us that they have the numbers. They don't have the water. It's a dry land. Yet, they are telling us that they have, the numbers. So let's listen to him. So those of you, oh yes, Tinubu can decide to rig the election again in 2027. If you give him the opportunity, he will rig it. Nobody will defeat Tinubu because he will rig it. He will use all his wealth to return back in 2027 to win it, to complete in 2031. But the problem is, after 2031, war beat Tinubu that go extended. Obasanjo tried it. But when the North will take care of it. And I'm sure you know what I mean by that. There is still imminent to coup, C-O-U-P, in Nigeria. It is not yet over. Our ex-general, they are planning to kick Tinubu ass out of power through the coup d'etat. Some of you, hey, coup cannot happen in Nigeria. Shut up. Shut that dirty stinking mouth. Intelligence is telling us all the time that there is still imminent to coup. Moki baba mi Lukman Olaide, Ekabo Sori to Grandma Comfort Adeleye. Idiot all over the place. Èyí tẹ́ jẹun kánú lẹ máa sọ fáwọn àtà jẹun kánú àtàárọ̀ ní sí mo tí jẹ kankan lẹ́yìn mílíkì tí mo kọ dà sẹ́nu ìgbà tó lè bá jẹun sùn ṣọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀bí ló máa wà lórí èèyàn tí wọ́n bá jí láàárọ̀. Èyí tẹ́ ẹ̀rọ oúnjẹ jẹ tí information ò dọ́wọ́ yín tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ kankan ẹ máa sọ fáwọn pé kò ní sí kú kò lè kú ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Amẹ́ríkà sọ pé kú ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Amẹ́ríkà ti solve problem táwọn ní lọ́wọ́. What is solve problem tiwọn? UK ti solve problem wọn. Every countries have their problem. Problem Nigeria ni pé kólúkálukú bá dá kó dá dúró. Ẹ máa rí àwọn tó máa jókòó ẹ máa kọ átíkù tẹ̀tí ń kọ̀kọ̀kọ̀ gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tán mo tẹ̀ gbúrò ẹ̀gbọ́n mi yẹn tó wà ní Canada. Gbogbo àwọn journalist tó jẹ́ gbòógì journalist gbogbo wọn ti sá kúrò Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ ní sin their puppet. Àwọn Jídé Òtítọ́ àti wèrè tó wà ní TVC yẹn ó comment lábẹ́ comment mi tó anchor TVC. Ó ní Nàìjíríà ò ní pín ẹnu ẹni gbogbo àjọ wà bọ̀bọ̀ tó anchor TVC yẹn journalist hangout ó wá comment òun gangan ni òun ṣe fake account ó wá sọ fún mi pé Nigeria will not break ẹnu ẹ lájọ wà lórúkọ Jésù Kristo máa break and he will be alive to witness it. Most of you tẹ́ deny ẹ̀ pé Nigeria ò ní pín yẹn you will all be witnessing it just like báwọn bàbá olówó ṣe push tó gba orí Britain báyìí gba báyìí títí tó fi fún wọn ní independent. I'm sure níjọ́ náà long many Yoruba people disagree for the independent. Bó dẹ̀ ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Ọmọ kékeré sì ni gbogbo wa a máa pẹ́ láyé àti wá tèmi. Ìwọ tó ń sọ pé kò ní possible yẹn ẹnu ẹ̀ lájọ wà. America ò lè ṣe jack shit mo sọ fún yín. UK yìí ò lè ṣe nothing tí Nàìjíríà tó bá dé stage yẹn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. O ò lè ṣe nothing. Àwọn kọ́ lọ nílẹ̀ àwa lá nílẹ̀ àwa láì tí ready láti activate. Bọ̀ká lọ múra sílẹ̀ fún rally ní 2025 ẹ̀tọ́ wa dẹ̀ la máa bẹ àmà ìbéèrè fún ọdẹ òmùgọ̀ ìwọ tí yà ń jẹ ìwọ tó mọ the opportunity tá à ń sọ a máa comment òfò. So àwa ni ká múra sílẹ̀ ká mú fear F-E-A-R rather ká yọ kúrò lẹ́mìí wa kọ́lọ̀ fọ́ọ̀mù kẹ́ gbogbo àwọn tó kú ní South Korea lánàá èèyàn board plane ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ pé plane yẹn máa ní fault tó bá jẹ́ pé bó ti fẹ́ wọ plane yẹn èèyàn kan wá tó sọ fún wọn pé òun ríran sí wọn pé ẹ má wọnú plane yìí o tó bá lalẹ̀ bára báyìí gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa kú èèyàn méjì ló survive àmọ́ condition táwọn yẹn wà yàn án wá sórí social media ẹ máa sọ fún wa pé ẹ má fi kú dẹ́rù bẹ́ẹ̀ ní bọ́ọ̀dì kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa kú nu wa ẹ tó bá dẹ̀ máa kú ó kú kú ọlọ́run ni kò ṣe pé yàn kan pa à ń bọ̀sibọ̀si à ń bẹ̀rù àfikú ikú kan ló máa pààyàn 181 people were on that flight from in South Korea only 2 people survived 2 ló survive it we all saw the video plane yẹn lálẹ́ mọ́lẹ̀ ní gbàgà. Do you think that they pray to die? So àwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run ìwọ nìkan ló mọ Ọlọ́run a ní ká mú àyà kúrò ká mú kúrò wọ́n máa sáré kàbàkàbà wọ́n á yìnbọn lóòótọ́ bọ̀ tó bá yìnbọn a máa make sure pé Tinubu lo ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ tó kù ní prison ní ICC èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ we will petition him to ICC ó kàn máa pẹ́ ni tó bá sì wà láyé a ní right láti make sure pé ó ṣẹjọ́ ní ICC for crime against humanity ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún pé kó má jẹ́ kó di wàhálà torí táwa bá jáde tó bá ń yìnbọn fẹ́ anybody a máa mú orúkọ Tinubu náà lọ bá ṣe mú orúkọ Buhari lọ àìtí mú orúkọ Tinubu lọ nísìnyí o àìtí mú kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi triple DRS àìtí mú orúkọ Tinubu lọ bọ̀ orúkọ Buhari àti Buratai gbogbo wọn tó ń ṣe kékọ́lọ́kọ́ yẹn wọ́n sì máa pick wọn they will all be picked up ẹ lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n ti ṣẹjọ́ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ so tá a bá ń sọ fún yín pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó important ni a ò ní Tinubu àwa torí Tinubu àwa máa sọ pé àfẹ́ Yorùbá nation ọ̀dẹ̀ Tinubu jẹ́ pé gbogbo ohun tó máa lò láyé ní sànádà fi tọ́ọ̀bà tẹ̀ pa evidence is showcasing that I want to kill him wọ́n fẹ́ pa Tinubu mo ti sọ fún Ṣèyí Tinubu kó sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn náà dúró lásán he want to be killed ẹrù kó tó bá ṣe kú tó bá bá Tinubu nínú ilé wá yanjú ẹ̀dànù ni ẹ lọ wo ohun tí ẹrù fa ń sọ àwa jókòó síbi àmà sọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹun ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti jẹun ìwọ tó tẹ̀ jẹun lálẹ́ àná báwo ni brain power orí ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ẹja gbọ́n tó lóṣì sọ so ìwọ tí mo fẹ́ kó gbọ́ fídíò ìkó sọmọ Yorùbá nation torí àwa tí mo bí táwa ń lọ ti wa but ìwọ tí o sọ pé Jagaban forever lóòótọ́ right Jagaban ni bóun fi di president ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kò sẹ́ni tó deny yẹn ó náwó nára fún Buhari so tóun náà bá náà fi di president this is right Buhari tó ní education kankan ìbátẹ̀ gbọ́ pé Tinubu kàwé díẹ̀ education mélòó ni olórí burúkú Buhari ní so right ẹ̀ ní pé ó fẹ́ di president but à ń sọ fún pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ó ń pẹ́ ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ bó dẹ̀ ṣe ń pẹ́ lòun gan ní risk lórí bó bá wọn kọ́ máa rúbọ fún lójoojúmọ́ kọ́ máa ṣàdúrà fún but the risk will continue because àwọn northerners wọ́n fẹ́ yọ ẹ̀mí kúrò lára Tinubu ṣé ìwọ ló nífẹ̀ẹ́ Tinubu àbáwá tá à ń ṣe Yorùbá nation ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ Tinubu ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ tí pa kọ́ fi pádànù èmi ò dẹ̀ gbàdúrà kú fún in private and in my public lóòótọ́ àárẹ̀ àwọn tó ń pè wá tán ní kó bá àwọn Tinubu kó kú dànù I have people that call me all the time pé tó bá fẹ́ kú kó kú dànù mo ní well opinion ti yín ni not my own opinion and I'm sure gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ bá ń pè mí lẹ́yìn you know what I always say I don't pray for his death but they are making every effort to take him out ṣé gbogbo òṣì tẹ́yìn iṣẹ́ yìí tẹ́yìn sọ pé ẹ̀ ń ṣe APC òfò tẹ́yìn ṣe APC yẹn tó bá ti yanjú Tinubu nísìnyí gbogbo ìmọ̀ asádànù ni mo kí Mr. Akilov tó bá pa Tinubu nísìnyí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́yìn ṣe APC àti gọ́fìnà gbogbo ìmọ̀ ẹ máa dákẹ́ lọ́lọ́ ni ẹ máa dákẹ́ lọ́lọ́ ni àwọn northerners olórí burúkú tẹ́ pé they are not pleased and happy pé Yorùbá tẹ̀ débẹ̀ ó wá níbẹ̀ ó ń dragẹ̀ kí ló tẹ̀kẹ̀ under 1 year ó yẹ kí Tinubu kó ti yanjú gbogbo ẹ̀ kó sọ fún America àti UK pé Nàìjíríà gbọ́dọ̀ pín that's what he should be talking about kò ń ṣe tó yẹ kó pẹ́ mọ́ it's not something that he can be dragging and be playing with he's playing with the lives of himself and millions of Yoruba people and we will not accept that idiot all over the place kí ló tẹ̀kì Tinubu láti sọ fún America kó sọ fún UK kó dẹ̀ sọ fún international community pé Nàìjíríà yóò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ we're gonna break it out kí United Nations máa bọ̀ kó fún ní extra support that can be done without any war ogun máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá jẹ́ kí Biafra lọ ẹni máa kú ni ẹni máa yà ló máa wà láyé ẹ dín náà dìkànnù mú ẹ má fi sílẹ̀ ẹ rí nǹkan táwọn Biafra máa ṣe fún yín next year ẹ̀rí kan táwọn Biafra tó máa fojú yín rí tó bá bíbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìdáko jáde kó sọ pé kí Biafra má ṣe kọ́ ikọ́ bá wọn ni kò ṣe fún Tinubu because ẹ lè dínà the Kanu mú for the last 4 years when terrorists are moving around in Nigeria ẹ dẹ̀ ní ká dákẹ́. What kind of nonsense is that? Ṣé terrorists ní Nnamdi Kanu ni? 2025 àwa máa jáde fún rally láti ṣẹ̀dùmarè and we are warning them that no Yoruba person must be attacked because peaceful rally la máa ṣe ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìgbòho dẹ̀ ní láti wà níwájú Bàbá Akíntóyè ní láti wà níwájú àwọn Yorùbá ló máa jáde láti béèrè fẹ́tọ̀ wọn gbogbo tẹ máa kọ sínú bánà mo ti sẹ́ndẹ̀ káàkiri tó o bá ti lọ wá. This is what all the groups should be doing right now. Kẹ́ lọ máa ṣe bánà sílẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ máa ṣe t-shirt sílẹ̀ kí gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀ pé lóòtítọ́ la fẹ́ lọ kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ social media mo sọ fún yín pé orí social media kọ́ láti máa gba Yorùbá nation. Yorùbá nation will be taken from Yorùbá land awala nílẹ̀ not United Kingdom not America not the international community. Awala nílẹ̀ wa and if they are not pleased with it they have the right to walk away. Tó bá ti lè support wa. À ń sọ fún Tinubu pé òun fi kíní ìfalẹ̀ and I have said it. Tinubu is not going to give us Yoruba nation but ìyàn mi pé ká máa sọ̀kọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ sí ṣèbó òun náà sá kúrò Nàìjíríà ni òun ò ṣe dúró sí Nàìjíríà nígbà tó fẹ́ pa nígbà táwọn Abacha ń wá tó bá yẹ kó dúró sí Nàìjíríà ni wá ti yàn mí ẹ̀ kúrò lára ẹ̀ kò ní wà alive today he ran away ìyẹn lọ́sọ̀ sọ pé mọ̀jàmọ̀sá la fi máa kíkanjú. Yes, we don't say Tinubu is going to give us the freedom but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't call his attention all the time. Èmi ò believe pé Tinubu máa fún yín ní freedom. Stone Cold ó tójọ́ mẹ́ta but we must not leave him alone we must continue to call his name all the time. Gbogbo táwọn ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo tẹ́ ń ṣe yẹn tẹ́ ń pàdí pẹ̀lú Tinubu Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó dá wàhálà lẹ̀ sí yín lọ́rùn ẹ̀yin ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí Tinubu kó dá wàhálà sí yín lọ́rùn bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí torí kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nísìnyí là ń sọ yìí àwọn middle belt náà ti ń jáde pé àwọn fẹ́ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè àwọn Biafra ò lè ní gbà kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ lè sọ fún Biafra wọ́n rẹ́dì láti para wọn lórí pé kí kódúkálukú dá dúró lọ́rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ táwa bá ń ṣe pẹ̀pẹ́ torí àwọn ò ní nǹkan tá a fẹ́ fi jà bọ̀ tá a bá ti bọ́ sórí M1 kò jẹ́ tá a bá ti bọ́ sórí M1 wọ́n bí ọba kan kó jáde kó sọ fún wa pé ká dákẹ́ tàbá ti bọ́ sórí M1 wọ́n tí bí ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kan dání mo sọ kó bẹ̀ wá ká gbọ́ ìyẹn la ṣe ń bẹ̀yàn ọba kábíyèsí ní sí pé ẹ pé bàbá Tinubu ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ kó má dìjà kó má dariwo United Nations can come down need referendum ká tó pín Nàìjíríà torí nígbà tó máa fún wa ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n consult wa pẹ̀lú any referendum need referendum all we need to do is the situation has arise that everybody needs to go their separate. Kí northern máa sọ fún yín pé kò ní sí Yorùbá president in the next year and year. Ìlú yẹn ni wọ́n wá sọ pé fẹ́ jókòó sí. Mad people all over the place. Àti upgraded bomb bastard ẹ̀ ní ṣoríire. Ọba bíbá bẹ́ẹ̀ dá kó comment kó sọ fún mi pé tí mò ń ṣe kò dá. Ó ní ṣoríire. Ẹgbẹ́ ọkọ̀ tala
This is a direct message to people from Southwest. They have been calling us northerners all sort of failing names, that we are parasites, that we are useless, that they are going to teach us a lesson 2027, that even if Tinubu excelled to become the next president of Nigeria, that they are going to bring somebody from south, not the north. Maybe they have baby mentality. They don't know the north. They don't know our history. One state in northern Nigeria is equivalent to the whole of Southwest. My lecturer once told me something. My Calabar lecturer once told me something.
Now, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe analysis bí báyìí. Olórí burúkú lẹ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Ó ní lecturer òun, ó tún ní bàbá òun. Ó fẹ́ dragi àwọn Calabar, ó fẹ́ dragi wọn wọnú ìjà tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ nǹkan olòṣì ni wọ́n mọ tó ń ṣe. But àwa Yorùbá gbogbo tó ń sọ is not in our interest. Like my brother said there, Tinubu does not have much time. Òun rò pé òun ní time. I have the time. I am the president. Ọmọ wọ́n yanjú president o. Wọ́n lè sì lè yanjú Tinubu. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún pé ibi tó wà yẹn má sùn àsùnpara because the life is still in danger. gbogbo àwọn Babangida tó ṣe rọra quiet yẹn gbogbo àwọn sector wọn yẹn wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ la máa sọ lórí social media ní time so gbogbo Tinubu tó ń tẹ̀ ń sọ pé Jagaban tí àwọn terrorist bá wọnú gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tán tó bá ń ṣọpẹ́ olóyè Ìgbòho olóyè ní ká máa dúpẹ́ fún torí gbogbo àwọn gọ́fúnà yìí ti gbàbọ̀dé pátá ambition ni gbogbo wọn lé wọ́n kó wa sí inú trouble wọ́n kó wa sínú àdánwò tí a dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn pé inú àdánwò la wà ẹ̀ ń ṣe pátí kiri ẹ̀yin ò rí ibi táwọn terrorist kò sí tó kan terrorist pọ̀ ọmọdé wà níbì kan àgbàlagbà wà níbì kan tó bá ti ju oògùn olóró síbẹ̀ that's it ìyẹn làwa wá fi ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ẹlòmíì tó bá sọ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ á ní ṣèbí ìlú òkè ni ṣé àwọn tó wà ní òkè yẹn wọn ń ṣọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀yin bomb bastard ẹ̀yin ìka burúkú tẹ̀ ń gbé láàrin Èkó yẹn àwọn yẹn tẹ̀ wicked tó bá sọ pé tó bá ní wọ́n pààyàn ní Ondo state wọ́n á ní ṣèbí ìlú òkè ni kò ń ṣe Lagos state ẹ̀ ní ṣoríire bomb bastard Ògún máa pa gbogbo yín gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ torí anywhere tó bá ti pa ọmọ Yorùbá ara wa náà lọ pa yẹn ó jẹ́ kí inú máa bí wa ni ó jẹ́ kára máa ta wa ni àwọn tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣòṣì bí ẹran aṣẹ́wó ẹ̀ ń sọ pé kò kàn yín àdé ń sọ fún yín pé ibẹ̀ gangan lọ́ọ́ ti máa yanjú yín jù torí wá pàṣẹ gèsì yín lára gbogbo àwọn máa lọ lórí burúkú tẹ̀rín yẹn gbogbo wọn pátápátá yẹn they are sleeper cells wọ́n pọ̀ káàkiri tó ń sùn káàkiri tó ń lọ káàkiri ẹ kì í máa lọ mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí ẹ fún wa lówó ọdún èní ni 30 ẹ fún wa lówó ọdún ẹ sọpọ́tì wa mo kí ẹ Rẹ̀mí official ẹ̀yà pépà fún wa jẹ́jẹ́ action send message mi àná ó ní Mr. Koiki ẹnu gbẹ mo lé mi gan ẹnu mi gan gbẹ so ẹ jọ àwọn ọmọ mi ló ń play game ní ọ́nì kìíní kan inviting so mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí so ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ Tinubu tẹ́ bá súnmọ́ dáadáa wọ́n ní ká fẹ́ account number síta àwọn backend tí gbogbo wọn ti sùn ẹ bá ń tètè fẹ́ account síta kí n fi the last minute kí n fi gbowó owó ni mo need owó ni kókó oṣù owó tàbí fi jẹun owó pé Koiki tẹ adúpẹ́ fún ẹ mo tẹ dúró wọ́n àtàkẹ́ wọ́n bú ẹ wọ́n ní olè nìyẹn ó tẹ̀ tíjú bàbá mi kan ló máa ń pè mí pé ẹni bá ń jà fún nǹkan báyìí you okay what do you want okay ó ní wo gbogbo tó bá ń sọ inú ọjà ni o ariwo á máa lọ lọ́tún lọ́sì a dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá wa tí ẹ̀ ń fi àdúrà ràn wá lọ́wọ́ pé ìdílé ò ní túká torí fámìlì míì ní nǹkan tá a gbé dání á ti túká torí tíyàwó mi bá tẹ gbà àwọn màmá ìyàwó mi máa pè mí pé ẹ sọ fọ́kọ ẹ̀ yìí ariwo tó ń pa lórí social media yẹn ti tó but we are grateful we are happy that bí bàbá Akíntóyè máa ń sọ nǹkan kan pé kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ lè sọ sóhun tínú máa bí òun pé òun ṣe Yorùbá nation mọ́ that for me is something that I always cherish. I have heard Baba Akíntóyè saying that frequently. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Bishop Adesina. An exclusive video of Baba was sent to us from Benin Republic while he was relaxing. Kọ́lọ̀ foríjì ìyàwó wọn tó jáde láyé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò bí a lè ṣe. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wà lórí group mi, ẹ ti rí fídíò yẹn. A ti post ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí. Then bàbá mi kan wọ́n ní Koiki rán àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá létí pé kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ slave nìkan gbogbo ibi tí Fúlàní ti pa wá ká ṣe yẹn náà ẹ bá mi fi account number sí ẹni tó fẹ́ bèrè account number ẹ bá wa kọ short code yìí 040605 ìyẹn ni short code account number 169062228 àṣàkọ à ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ ní kẹ́ support wa torí support yẹn la need musakalam1@yahoo.com tó bá jẹ́ nu Halifax lè fẹ́ fi sí ni tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé nu opay ó kọ́ ẹ pé Halifax First Bank mi ò tí padà but wọ́n sì ń ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ fi support wa pẹ̀lú Kofi mo rí ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ Azeez Bade ṣeré brother mi ẹ jẹ́ kájọ ẹni tó bá wà ní group wa ẹ ti rí fídíò yìí was Baba Akíntóyè watching Asake TV ẹ jẹ́ kájọ wò. so bàbá ló jókòó yẹn no àwọn yọ̀ǹkà nílé yìí. Amari Baba nísìn that is Asake TV on the screen Baba lẹ́rìn yẹn that's our father and that's Bishop Adesina ẹ̀yin tẹ́ náà mọ̀ Bishop so Asake ni Baba ń wò yẹn Baba gan wà lórí YouTube wọ́n ní ká type wọ́n ti ń post ẹ̀ síta bàbá mi Adéwálé èmi máa ní sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ní máa dúró gbowó yẹn torí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fi fún wa lówó kẹ́ má tún lọ divert síbò míì so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i because tí bá tún continue kí má lọ ìyàwó mi dẹ̀ máa ní tí bá ti ń lọ ní stage yẹn kí n calm down kí n padà wálé because Tinubu àwa nífẹ̀ẹ́ I always say that olóyè ò bá Tinubu jà bàbá Akíntóyè ò bá Tinubu jà Kóìkì ò bá Tinubu jà we are just telling Tinubu to do the needful if tó bá jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run rán sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tọ́lọ́run bá dẹ̀ ní pé òun rán sí wa fine àwa máa gbà fọ́lọ́run pé lóòótọ́ ìta ń gbọ́ ni pé wọ́n ti pass message fún Tinubu spiritually pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá ní priority ẹ̀ ó wá kù sí lọ́wọ́ to do it or not is he going to do it? I don't trust him. I don't think Tinubu is going to do it. UK account náà ni UK account yẹn ni kẹ́ bá mi post sí ìsàlẹ̀ ìyá mi tó bá mi post account yẹn àti ẹ̀yin coordinator wa UK account yẹn ni kẹ́ bá mi fi síta ẹ jẹ́ n pin ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti post ẹ̀ sí bíbá ẹ jẹ́ kó post ẹ̀ wá but ẹ bá fi bá mi send ẹ̀ tide account ni brother mi ẹ ṣe gan ni account number yẹn òun ni 16906228 then sort code 040605 òun nìyẹn jẹ́ pọ́nì ẹ̀ ọ́ ti bá mi post ẹ̀ tide account lórúkọ account yẹn ẹ̀ ṣáà ti mọ àwọn account online account yẹn ni ẹ ṣe gan ni Mr. Adéwálé and bí Tesco ṣe sọ every little help bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fún mi ní £1 àdúpẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fún wa ní mọ̀ ta ló ń béèrè pa how many times are you going to do rally níbo ni wọ́n ti já wa Mr. Wale Isia àdúgbò lẹ ti wà àdúgbò lẹ ń gbé how many times you guys want to do rally we can do rally as many times because we are still not yet out of Nigeria abẹ́ni ẹni ṣẹ́yìn lówó ìbọn tẹ́ fi fún wa torí nígbà tẹ́ ń sọ pé ká lọ ká má ṣe rally nísìn do you know how much they are selling one AK-47 with about £500 owó ta fi ṣe organisation gan ṣe struggle carry so rally and I don't want to abuse you but I want to educate you so when you say how many times the Scottish people have come out this year tell me more than 7 times almost every month làwọn Scotland ń jáde ìwọ Mr. Wale nísìn bóyá Nàìjíríà ló wà ní Europe lẹ wà ní America lẹ wà ní you know definitely that the Scottish people are far better than Yoruba people nílẹ̀ Yorùbá yet wọ́n náà wọ́n fi lọ so kí ló wà níbẹ̀ tá a bá ní àwa náà ṣe rally we are doing what we call the necessity àdẹ̀fẹ́ kọ́pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa àdẹ̀fẹ́ dàlúrú à ń ṣe dàlúrú àfẹ́ jáde the right way according to the laws of the land come out tag wa as àwọn oníjà because ní 2023 ń bọ̀ gbogbo ilẹ̀ sọ pé Koiki àti Ìgbòho fẹ́ gbógun wá sí Nàìjíríà ogun dẹ̀ ti wà nulẹ̀ báyìí nísìn gbogbo àlà ń rí stampede gbogbo àlà ń rí ìyà tó ń jà àwọn èèyàn so I hope you know that answer your question but tó bá yẹ pé mo fẹ́ lọ in the long order route ni màá gbà sí fún yín ni but sometimes we have to educate people so how many times you want to do rally okay kí ni ká fi gba Yorùbá nation mo ń béèrè ní o kí lẹ fẹ́ fi gba Yorùbá nation ṣé ẹ lè bá Nigerian government jà ṣé ẹ ní fighter jet ṣé a ní $100,000 nílẹ̀ ṣàlówó nílẹ̀ so let us understand that engagement between us and the government will continue diplomatic is going on bàbá ò lè máa fún wa pé àwọn ti bá àlùbáyé sọ̀rọ̀ it doesn't happen in a diplomatic world the engagement will continue while we also continue to propagate the thing that we want so I hope that answer the question so má dàbí pé orí ètò Koiki tó bá bí ní question ṣe ló máa ń sọ dìjà torí ẹlòmíì nísìn brain power wọn nísìn ìtọ́rọ̀ nísìn ni pé rally tí ń bọ̀ owó máa jáde they are not looking at the purpose of the rally torí ẹlòmíì ìṣẹ́ ó ti mú wọn inú ìṣẹ́ ni wọ́n bí yín sí wọ́n bí èmi sínú ìṣẹ́ o and I'm always proud to say it any day anytime kọ́ tó bí mi ní 1970 ni màmá tó bí mi ti ń travel 1976 ni mọ̀mísí mi kọ́kọ́ wá sí UK I hope I'm even right with the time Bulgaria àtàlàyé yìí sọ mọ̀mísí mi ti débẹ̀ dáadáa Bulgaria tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn Yugoslavia gbogbo area yẹn ni mọ̀mísí mi ná àwọn àkọ́bí bàbá mi ibẹ̀ lọ ti kàwé ṣe èmi ń sọmọ lọ ṣé o ẹ bá kọ́ rí wa lórí social media Ọlọ́run arrest àwa fún ṣẹ́ta gbé dání ni àdẹ̀dúpẹ́ and we are happy we are pleased to do it so àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ń ṣàwọn àwọn Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé ẹ ṣé gan ni jàre mo jẹ́rìí Mr. Adéwálé wọn náà ti bá ń fi kankan sínú account kò ní tán níbẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fáwa náà làwa náà ń ya síta àwọn ọkọ̀ wá síbí ẹ̀ka máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn pàtí fáwọn èèyàn lówó no behind the scene we are doing our best but the problem is our our charity cannot fix the whole of Yoruba land. Cocoon Foundation is doing very well, but surely fix Cocoon Foundation ò tí ì dé Jẹ̀bú Òde látijọ́ tó ti ń ṣe charity ẹ̀. Kò tí ì gbé charity ẹ̀ dé Jẹ̀bú, ó dẹ̀ ti lọ sí Ìlọrin rí. Bí a ní sìn tá bá rí fídíò mi, a bá mi gbé lọ sí Jẹ̀bú. Ìyàn mélòó lẹ fẹ́ máa fún lóúnjẹ? You need the government to work. You need the government to be there. You need the government to put the policies and do the needful. Nigerian government ò lè ṣe, the state government ò lè ṣe, the local government ò lè ṣe. So mo kí bàbá wa, I was happy to see the video of Baba, you know, that was sent to me. This exclusive. Ẹ ṣé gan ni Bishop Adesina. So Baba wà lórí ìjókòó níbẹ̀ yẹn. Somewhere àwọn ènìyàn bàbá nìyẹn. Very strong in mind, very strong in spirit. Bàbá dẹ̀ ní màmá sọ fáwọn pé kọ́kọ́ wa délẹ̀ lérí. Ṣáwa máa wá tètè support bàbá Akíntóyè gbogbo alókù sí lọ́wọ́. Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa, Ọlọ́run àdó tiwa. Happy New Year in advance. Tọ́lọ́ bá tún ní ká jáde later, fair enough. Tó bá dẹ̀ sọ pé a máa pàdé ní another time, fair enough. Because as you know, a tún lè jáde within the next few minutes. So wọ́n ti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mi. No, ẹ má bu. No, má bu Ọkọya. Ntẹ́mi ò fi lè bu ẹni yẹn, ẹ má bu. Because the platform is there for people to ask questions. It could be stupid questions. So take that back, Ọkọya. Má sọ pé òun rẹ nìyẹn. Kò yé wọn ni. Torí àwọn tó máa bá wa jáde lélẹ̀. Torí Koiki ò ní sísàlẹ̀. Àfi tí bá rí pé ó hot díẹ̀. Èmi náà máa bọ̀ lé. You know, but like I always say, journalist is never scared to travel anywhere. Àwọn èèyàn kan sọ pé Koiki ò ní láti lọ Nàìjíríà, ìwọ wà níbi tó wà, máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ. But àwọn tó wà lé ní àwọn fi jáde. Gbogbo yí èyí nísìn, ariwo pọ́ fi jáde ni. So we see how it goes, and the first quarter means before March. So anytime between that, announcement yẹn máa jáde officially, not from me, from our father. So mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, ẹ ṣé gan ni Mr. Wale Isia. Ẹ wá sọ fún gbogbo àwọn tó wà lágbègbè yín pé iná Yorùbá ó à kì í ṣe terrorist o, à kì í dàlúrú o, ẹ̀tọ́ tá à ń béèrè fún, we will get there all together. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. And on that note, it's about 2 hours exactly. Let me end the broadcast. I think I can't tell money what I be. Ta ló mọ̀ lórí gan sef. Gbogbo la mọ̀ Wàsíù la mọ̀ Bẹ́sẹ̀rẹ̀ la mọ̀ mo rí Pasuma àti brother mi Zazu. I wish I would have the privilege to meet Zazu when next is in London. I need to engage her. He has a lot of followership, you know, and he's doing very well. We might not abide and agree with all the, you know, things he does. We look at the colonial style, but we need to start telling them that look, ọmọ Yorùbá ni amọ̀pọ̀lẹ̀ endorse APC, PDP, but kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Yorùbá nation? Fún wa ní track kan lórí ẹ̀ náà. He has a strong followership. Mo rò wọn àti Pasuma. So mo dẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn Pasuma gbogbo náà ni wọ́n bá chief sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn, ìnàtọ́jọ́ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ as friends. So gbogbo wọn náà lọ mọ̀ pé ntí chief gbé dání òtítọ́ ni, àbí ntí chief gbé dání ṣérọ́ ni, òtítọ́ ló gbé dání, òtítọ́ rẹ̀ ló máa lékè. Gbogbo àwọn Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé náà gbogbo náà la like, we enjoy your movies, we love what you're doing, but ẹ bá wa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí. So ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Tony Ages, ìbẹ́yìn mọ bẹ ṣe máa ń send nǹkan sí mi, ẹ má tún béèrè àkáǹtì mi báyìí, ẹ̀yin regularly. Mo bá wa kí ní Belgium láìpẹ́. Oya, let me play the anthem and let's exit now. So mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sọ. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa forílẹ̀ ibi wa kàgbéga 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 falẹ̀rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ́ ká máa lépa. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Instagram, bye for now. Mr. Wale ni, but we cannot fight Nigeria now. That is the reason why Tagboro jáde fún rally. And nobody can fight a conventional war with a country, but you can do what they called. I'll leave that for you to think about that. Au revoir. Bye for now.